All right, what's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in, man. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. We're gonna talk some real shit about this whole situation, and other motherfuckers gonna tell you, "Oh, Wilder's just trying to, get 50-50 with Anthony Joshua." Look here, man. Flat out duck. However you like it, a good duck, a bad duck, a dark duck, a light duck. It's a duck. Okay. This dude is a certified duck, and I don't know if I can believe anything else that was said from Team Wilder. Um, it's a duck. At the end of the day, I mean, you gonna make us pay-per-view for Wilder for Ortiz? You gonna make us pay-per-view for this shit when finally the quote unquote United Kingdom coward Anthony Joshua, when finally he wants to sit down and actually fight, now all of a sudden you say you don't want to fight. Come on, man. Real talk, man. With this whole situation with this dude Wilder, man, it's a fucking joke. They really putting this shit on pay-per-view. Yes, Robert Bravo, what's going on? They really putting this shit on pay-per-view. On pay-per-view, bro. Like, who asked for Luis Ortiz rematch? Nobody. Nobody said, I want to see Wilder and Ortiz. Nobody. Fury, we can accept. Dillian White, we can understand. But Luis Ortiz? I mean, really, where's the what is Wilder's infatuation with Luis Ortiz? Really, what is his infatuation? I mean, this is the same dude that tried to be juiced to the gills. Porter, Spence, and Co-Main. No way, no how. No way, no how. No way, no how. That will be the Co-Main. No way, no how. These niggas really gonna charge us $75 for this bullshit. Like I said before, man, PBC is a fucking joke. It's becoming a joke. This dude could have gave us the Joshua fight. He could have sat down, gave us the fight. But yet again, it's another boxer turn. Oh, I want to fight everybody. I want all the smoke. Turn businessman. Businessman. Right before your eyes, Deontay Wilder, well, he wanted to fight AJ so bad a year or two ago. And all of a sudden, he did 350,000 pay-per-view, and he think he the man with the master plan. And how do you justify this being pay-per-view? It's probably going to be at the Staples Center. Again, it's another pay-per-view. Another pay-per-view by PBC. Now, look here, man. This is the difference, man, between me and a lot of other people, dog. A lot of motherfuckers going to sit out here and they gonna kill their integrity. And they going to try to tell you, oh, this is a good fight. Oh, why are you mad at this fight? Man, fuck that. Fuck that. Have some fucking integrity. Have some fucking nuts. Have some fucking balls. Keep it 100. Be real, bro. Don't nobody want to see this. And Deontay Wilder ain't no different from an Earl Spence. Deontay Wilder ain't no different from the rest of these clowns, man. These dudes is clowns. These dudes are clowns, bro. Nobody trying to hear that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, dog. Nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody want to see no Ortiz too, bro. He could have fought Dillian White. Then you gonna put it on pay-per-view. This is like they fifth fucking pay-per-view this year, bro. Don't sit here and try to rationalize this shit, man. That's why I don't even want to talk this boxing shit no more. So many niggas that's just fanboys, dog. This bullshit. You got Broner and Pacquiao, that's one. Earl Spence and Mikey, that's two. Two terrible pay-per-view cards. Keith Thurman, Pacquiao, that's three. Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, that's four. And that's August, the end of August or some shit like that. Then you got Wilder and Joshua. That's 5 pay-per-views. 5 pay-per-views, nigga. 5. 5 already. We ain't even got to the last quarter. That's 5 pay-per-views, bro. 5 pay-per-views. 5. 5 pay-per-views for fucking $75 a pop, and all of them trash. Ain't one Canelo Mayweather. Ain't one Canelo Triple G in there. All of a sudden, AJ wants to fight, and Wilder say, "No, I don't want to fight him." Fuck up out of here, bro. This nigga turned down a $120 million deal. $120 million deal. He turned it down, bro. $120 million deal. He turned it down. I don't give a fuck about Fury. Stop protecting these niggas, dog. That's 20 pounds, nigga. That's 20 pounds, bro. Bye, bro. I'm tired of this nigga anyway. I apologize. You get the fuck up off my shit. Get out of here, bro. Fuck up out of here. Sick of them gay ass PBC niggas anyway. Fuck up out of here. Tired of that shit. Tired of that whole fucking movement, bro. Niggas gonna sit here and defend this shit. Any nigga defend this shit, man. Fuck that. Get the fuck up out of here. Any person defending this shit and saying, "Oh, what about Joshua?" Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here with that. That's just Deontay Wilder nut hugging, bro. Oh, J Money, he got $20 million for his last fight. I heard that was just what they announced, but they found a way to give him the other 10. I will say that. It's on pay-per-view. Mike Copperringer just announced it. It's on pay-per-view. It's on pay-per-view. Yep. And please, I ain't rash, man. This is a joke, man. This boxing game is a joke. PBC is getting exposed by the minute, bro. Every day, somebody else getting exposed. Every day. It's 5 pay-per-views. 5 pay-per-views they will be doing. 5 for $75 a pop. And then they ain't even half of it. Sean Porter, Errol Spence will make it 6. And I'm hearing maybe Javante. Leo Santa Cruz and Javante Tank Davis may make 7. They're going to try to do 7 pay-per-views at full price. They ain't say we're going to reduce the pay-per-view to $40. We're going to do a $30 pay-per-view. No. $75, $75, $75, $75, $75, and potentially $75 2 more times. And you know, the Water Coke gonna get together, and the Water Coke gonna get together and say, "Oh, you know, AJ don't really want to fight." I don't believe the shit no more, bro. I don't believe what Deontay Wilder and them was saying no more, man. I'm a firm believer that Al Heyman has something to do with this, bro. I'm a firm believer, bro. At the end of the day, I understand that Eddie Hearn and them played y'all negotiations to buy them some more time, and I get it, bro. I really do get it. But Al Heyman didn't have a problem giving Eddie Hearn 2 championship belts. He gave him Sean Porter IBF belt to Kell Brook. He gave Charles Martin a belt to Anthony Joshua. But they won't tell you that, bro. Mad Dog H, Dream Chaser, Mark Pinkerton, Joshua Dean, GT Entertainment, Ronaldo too. They don't have no problem telling you that, bro. That's why I've been doing way more NBA videos. Way more. Because the game is a joke. We a joke to them, dog. And they say, you know what? It's gonna be some fools. It's gonna be some fools that's gonna say this is a good fight. There's gonna be some fools that get on their talking show and say, let's get behind the champ. We gotta support the champ. That's what I tell you. It's gonna be some fools that's gonna say you fight. What, man? Fuck Wilder. I don't believe the $50 million offer no more. I don't believe none of that no more. Real talk. I don't believe none that said come out that man's mouth no more. I don't believe nothing from that team. The constants in a lot of fights that's not happening, the consistent variable is Al Heyman's PBC. No, I know Al is getting these dudes top dollar, and I don't care about that. If you getting robbed by Bob Arum, so be it. That's your problem. You getting messed over with no Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? But the one consistent variable in fights not happening is Al Heyman and PBC. Spence Crawford. Spence don't want to fight. I told y'all this shit months ago. They don't think he ready for it. Joshua Wilder. It's Deontay Wilder. Boom. two of the biggest fights in boxing. It's them. And I feel stupid. I feel stupid that I made all them videos, and then you go back to Luis Ortiz and Anthony Joshua. You know why Luis Ortiz didn't fight Anthony Joshua? Because he was already promised a Deontay Wilder fight, just like Adam Noznowski was already promised and turned down a Joshua fight. Who turns down, listen to me real quick, man. Who turns down 3 belts to fight for 1 belt for not even half the money, bro? You could have made 5 to 7. I think the million was the offer. They said they made $7 million, and let's just say for the sake of it was 5. For 3 belts, bro, you gonna go take $1 million, $2 million to go fight for 1 belt? Come on, man, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Look at Ortiz's last fight, bro. He struggled with Christian Hammer. The fight before that, it took him 10 rounds or whatever rounds to knock out Travis Kaufman. What has he done? He ducked the AJ thing. He been calling AJ, he a pussy. I fight AJ for free. Whoop-de-whoop. Whoopity blah, blah, blah. Whoopity blah, blah, blah. I beat AJ. I beat AJ. Put him up. Put him up, AJ. Put him up. They sent the offer. Guess what? He don't speak English. He don't know where to sign the dotted line. I want $10 million to fight. But you got to make $1 million, $2 million versus Wilder. With pay-per-view money, nobody buying that, bro. These dudes just trying to play us, man. I feel pathetic for defending Deontay Wilder all this time. I feel like, bro, that's why I'm not putting my neck out on no more fighter, bro. That's why I really don't trip on Keith Thurman like that. I can go a lot harder on Keith Thurman, but you know what? Every fighter is Keith Thurman. Deontay Wilder's Keith Thurman. Errol Spence is like Keith Thurman. All right? Some of the top-ranked dudes like Jose Ramirez is like Keith Thurman. A lot of these dudes, they hungry coming up. They get this money. They get this belt. A lot of these dudes is Keith Thurman. What's up, Jay White? Appreciate it, man. A lot of these dudes is Keith Thurman, bro. But Keith Thurman, I respect Keith Thurman for admitting it, bro. I respect him, man. We sat there and made videos supporting Wilder, supporting Ortiz, and at the end of the day, they look like they the real dudes that's ducking. They are ducking. And I'm not saying that I'm co-signing Anthony Joshua, or I'm hopping on the Eddie bandwagon, or I'm hopping on the Bob Arum top-ranked bandwagon. Not never. All I'm saying is that it's not completely on them. Their hands are not the only ones covered in blood. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. And I'm gonna keep it real. And I've been speaking facts all day. And I'm been keeping it honest with y'all, man. And I usually don't even share my personal beliefs. I've shared my personal beliefs in the last 60 days more than I ever shared it on my channel before. And I hope that God Luis Ortiz knocks out Deontay Wilder. I hope that God he beat Deontay Wilder. And I also hope Andy Ruiz will beat Anthony Joshua. But you know what? I'm looking at Joshua different now. I'm looking at him different. Even though he got his cowardice ways, dog, I'm looking at him different now. Now I put all the onus on him for the fights not happening. Now Deontay Wilder looking funny. I'm not going to put my neck out for these fighters no more. No more. No more. No more. At the end of the day, I don't even care no more. If Deontay Wilder, something happened to him when he never throw another punch, I wouldn't care. Cause he sit here act like he was the people's champ when he didn't. What up, Corey? He didn't have no. Y'all gonna subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing. When he was sitting there and he's making $1 million, $2 million a fight, and these niggas was laughing at. You know what this shit feel like, bro? With Deontay Wilder, it feel like that Mayweather shit. When you finally found out Mayweather was a raccoon and he was doing all this Gucci shit, and he was thanking the Mexican fans for getting him from where he is, but it was the black people that Aubrey Davis to salute. It was the black people that got Mayweather where he was at, but then he just used us and used the culture to gross $1 billion. This is what this feel like. When motherfuckers was calling Wilder sloppy and Mike Tyson was calling him mild and George Foreman was taking shots at him and we was defending Deontay Wilder, I feel like a fucking idiot. I feel like an idiot. Never again will I'm going to protect any of these boxers no more, bro. Never again. Yes, it's politics, real guy in boxing. Real world boxing, excuse me. I ain't protecting these dudes no more, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. You won't hear me. You know, I don't care. They call him Sloppy Wilder, Bum Squad, the N-word, whatever they call him, he can be that, bro. Because he totally turned our back. Now you're going to have the fanboys that going to be like, we got to get behind the champ. We got to support the champ. Puh. We're going to dish out $75. It's a chance that you can dish out $75 7 times this year over pay-per-view. $75, you know, only thing make this pay-per-view worth it if they put Spencer Porter on the undercard, which ain't gonna happen. So basically, if they do the 2 more pay-per-views this year, and I told y'all this shit was coming. I told you, Frederick, what's going on? Cairo, what's going on? I see E-Man East, I know I see. I told y'all this was coming, bro. Didn't I tell y'all that was gonna do Ortiz and Wilder 2 on pay-per-view? I told y'all that was coming, bro. At least I was like, at least we got a victory. I thought at least we'll get Sean Porter, Earl Spence. You know, I said at least we'll get Sean Porter, Earl Spence for free. Earl Spence said, how Mikey and Danny going on pay-per-view? I want a pay-per-view. You're gonna have 7 fucking pay-per-views this year, bro. And that totals up to $525, bro. 7 pay-per-views you can have this year. Let me run down again, bro. You already had Bronner Pacquiao. Trash. You had Earl Spence Mikey. Trash card. You got Pacquiao and Thurman who got a solid card, but I'm not paying for it still. That's 3. Then number 4, you're going to have Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia, sound like. That's 4. Number 5, you're going to have Wilder and Ortiz, September 28th. That's 5. That's 5 pay-per-views. Let me know if you want to hop on, Dr. Blake. That's 5 pay-per-views, bro. Then you can still get Earl and Sean on pay-per-view. That's 6. Then I'm hearing Leo Santa Cruz, Javante Tank Davis. That's 7. 7 pay-per-views, nigga. Come on, man. Yo, CJ, you acting broke. You fucking right. How you think Warren Buffett can stay a billionaire? How you think Steve Ballmer from Detroit stay a billionaire? Dan Gilbert from Detroit stay a billionaire. The black man that just bought the Weather Channel, how he still keep his money and be able to buy a Weather Channel? All people with money is cheap. All wealthy people is cheap. Now, all rich people ain't cheap. All wealthy people is cheap. And then again, it ain't even a Fox pay-per-view. So it ain't gonna get no play. Nobody want to see Ortiz again. They gotta be cashing out. They gotta be cashing out. They gotta be cashing out, bro. It can't be no 2 ways around it, bro. They got to be cashing out. They gotta be cashing out. They got to. They gotta be cashing out. PBC gotta be cashing out. Hold on, Dr. Bill. I'm about to invite you. They gotta be cashing out. They gotta be fucking cashing out, bro. But is this a joke, bro? I'm not buying this shit. Fuck Deontay Wilder, bro. And like I said before, we all didn't put our necks out on the line for him, man. I'm not protecting none of these fighters no more, bro. I give my honest opinion regardless, though. But I gave Homeboy the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't no fucking $50 million offer, bro. I'm starting to believe none of that shit was true. I'm starting to believe none of that fucking shit true. Wasn't no $50 million offer. Wasn't none of that shit, man. This nigga's a cold-hearted duck. He's a duck. And he really gonna sit there and exploit our pockets, man. Forget that. Forget that, man. This ain't even on regular Showtime. Why am I pay for the rematch, bro? Man, I hope Shelly Finkel choke on a peach. Motherfucker probably wear a diaper anyway, man. It ain't like Ortiz went out there and beat Dillian White. Now, you know how they let Luis Ortiz go out there? Had they let Luis Ortiz go out there and fight? Had they let him go out there and fight Anthony Joshua? He beat Anthony Joshua. Then that's a pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view. But now you understand the game PBC playing, bro. And there's somebody out there rationalize that shit right now. Like I said, man, I ain't gonna say, man. it got me rethinking a lot of things about Anthony Joshua, bro. A lot of things about this man, bro. What's up, Golden Blick? I'm saying Golden Blick, bro.
Yo,
this is fake eating, bro. Fuck you eating now, bro.
I was just finishing on food.
You said what? You said you just finished up some booty.
No, some food, man.
Oh, well, this nigga out here eating ass for dinner and shit. Or yeah, it's midnight for your ass. It's past dinner, nigga.
Nah, I just go hungry.
What you think about this pay-per-view? September 28th, bro. Ortiz Wilder 2.
And because I blame all the people that are condoning this. And I've seen live streams of people saying, man, yo, screw AJ, yo, AJ ducked Ortiz, he ducked you, man. Screw him, man. Yo, you're doing your own route. You don't need to do this no more, man. I blame those people because those people have been encouraging this. They're encouraging him to be like this. They're encouraging everything that is happening to happen. Because at the end of the day, man, no one wanted Wilder Ortiz 2. No one. Ortiz don't deserve a rematch. He's done nothing to deserve a rematch. And I blame the people that are condoning him for this. How are you gonna duck 3 belts and then go for 1 for less money? You're 40 years old. Like, I don't understand what Ortiz is trying to do. Probably one of the worst managed fighters in heavyweight history, bro. Ortiz. His whole career has been a mess, start to end. And you know what's part about this, CJ? Is if Ortiz wins, we're gonna have to see Ortiz versus Wilder again.
He said 2-3 times.
We're gonna have to see that fight again. That's why I don't really say I hope these guys lose, because there's no point, because they're gonna fight that opponent that beat them anyways again.
That shit is a joke, bro. It's an absolute joke. I'm rethinking this AJ thing, man.
Nah, I think it's legit. I just feel like AJ realized he got no power in America. They kind of swap roles, man. Because AJ did say it was 2020, and I've seen Barry Hearn say, "Oh, it's a good thing that we didn't accept the 50 million." And even Dylan White said that. I think it's true. I just think that that they, for some reason, because they got some bit of power, they're just abusing it now. The power's made them all change up. Why is this fight in September, bro?
It is in September. You said why is it in September?
Yeah, Wilder got a freaking first round knockout.
This shit is a whole joke, bro.
Wilder got a first round knockout. Ortiz fought how many months ago? Why is it so fast?
I know he had the injury though.
Oh, okay.
He remember that. I don't even care, bro. It's pay-per-view, so man, this shit is a joke, bro. This whole fight is a joke, bro. It's just a super joke. I'm done with Wilder, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, dog. I'm
telling you, man. It's all these people that are condoning this, man. It's all these people that are condoning this. That are making this seem okay. Man.
Every motherfucker that's sitting here and that's
you know the channel, bro.
Hold on. Everybody that's condoning this shit, I hope you pay for it and I hope you go to it, bro. Cause I ain't, bro. I ain't doing it no more, man. I ain't watching no more useless ass boxing.
I'm telling you, it's people like 78 Sports, man, condoning like, yo, man, you're the real champ. Yo, man, with AJ Dr. Ortiz.
How you the real champ? How you the real champ? Real talk, man. How you the real champ when your manager sent the IBF belt to make AJ the champion, bro?
Yo, CJ, it's like I don't understand why people are complaining about this fight. It's stuff like this that encourages these tactics.
Like, dude, they is jokes, man. Niggas like those are just jokes. He's a joke.
These are why, and the worst part about it is, yeah, like most fighters, that's the average.
No. The thing about it is, he made sure he signed it. He made sure it was known that they signed this fight right before Saturday, before AJ fought Ruiz. Wilder think he is like he thinks he's really the Floyd Mayweather this era. He's a joke.
I know why he did that, man. He's trying to drag the attention of AJ back into him.
It wasn't gonna be no attention on AJ anyway, bro.
No, but the point I'm trying to.
Why nobody watching that Ruiz fight regardless, bro?
No, but you know what I mean. The point they're trying to do is they're trying to proper make AJ a B side and show that you don't run nothing. And AJ is knowing that. That's why AJ even admits that, yeah, I'm here in America, man. I'm here now. You're trying to make AJ freaking forcefully bow down to them.
For what, bro? I don't get it. If you beat him, you have all the power, bro.
No, but here's the problem, man. Like I said about those fans, bro. They're making it out to seem like, we don't care, man. Whatever Deontay Wilder does, we support. I've heard them say this, bro. That's why he's doing what he's doing.
I don't. He ain't no fucking Mayweather, bro.
That's why he's doing what he's doing.
He ain't Mayweather. Shit, matter of fact, he ain't even Earl Spencer Terence Crawford, bro.
Well, in terms of popularity, in terms of what ability,
anything, bro, anything. I don't really care to see Anthony Joshua. Only reason I want to see Wilder and Joshua, to be real, is because I want to see this shit to be over. I want to see somebody get knocked out.
Do you know what, man? At least Dylan White, man. I would prefer that.
I wouldn't have been mad at that, bro, because that would have been on regular TV.
Nah, now they're just giving money to Eddie Hearn, man. AJ gonna call him out, make him look like a mug, man, knowing that he can do that freely.
Man, I'll be doing that shit. I'll be talking cash shit about his old Alabama country talking ass niggas. I'll be talking cash shit. I'll be talking, and by the time he want to come fight, I won't fight that nigga, bro.
I'm telling you, man, it's because
I won't fight him. I won't fight him no more. Like, man, fuck that nigga.
All these fans are condoning it.
If I'm AJ, bro, I wouldn't fight him, bro. Real talk. I go back to the UK.
And his team will probably be like, yo, man, you don't need to fight AJ now. We can get more money if we let it build.
Tyson Fury might get him in a rematch. Then you can just do a big UK British ball over in the UK.
So AJ can, if AJ fights
Let's be real.
Fury,
Let's be real, nigga. Everybody know Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
30 people know he beat him. They whole premise on this was, Fury got a 20 count. Like, I done seen niggas get a 30 count.
No, do you know why that's invalid? Because there's a referee outside the ring already counting the moment the guy hits the canvas. And then as he tells Wilder to go over to the corner, the referee takes over from the guy outside the ring. So that's invalid right there. They can't use that claim no more.
Like, dude, Deontay Wilder, bro. It's a perfect example, dude. When Cinderella got her glass slipper back and shit, that bitch started acting bad and bougie. I'm
telling you, bro. It's like that ugly chick that gets like up and then thinks she's the shit. Then ditches everybody else that was there when she wasn't anything.
It's like the fat chick in high school discovered Planet Fitness, lose some weight. Now she thinks she the shit.
Yeah.
Fuck up out of here, man. I done seen it all today, bro. I done seen niggas.
PPV are spoiling these fighters, man.
I done seen niggas cry and beg for credentials today. I done seen nigga Wilder turn a whole fraud. Like, forget that. Jim Gray was right. Like, man, nobody want to see that shit. They got mad at Jim Gray. Here's
the thing. When they got mad at Jim Gray, that shows the general consensus of how people feel. People are okay with the Ortiz fight. And here's the funny thing about that. That's going to do worse pay-per-view numbers in the Fury fight. Guaranteed.
By far. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying a Fury fight. I ain't paying for this shit. PBC gotta be cashing out, bro. They gotta really be going up for sale. With shit like everything on pay-per-view. With a shitty card. A rematch Al Moore if he beat him. I don't care, man.
I'm telling you, man. Because a lot of people I'm telling you, we're the minority, man. A lot of people, other than Wilder haters or AJ fans, a lot of the general consensus of people, they're so accepting of this. And if you don't accept this, you're deemed as a hater.
Yup, I'm a hater. Show is. I hated this bum shit. Yup, I'm a hater. I don't give a shit. I'll be a hater. I don't give a fuck what they say. I ain't crying for credentials. Like my motherfuckers crying that Eddie Hearn is. Eddie Hearn stripped my credentials. I can't believe it.
I'm telling you, it's legit, man. These fights, AJ and Wilder, have legit swapped roles around. Yep. You can't support no one. No, you can't support no one.
Nope, can't support no one until they sign on the dotted line and fight somebody.
Hey, do you know what's about it? AJ might not even want the fight still. He might just be saying this.
He might just be playing a role. You know what I'm saying?
Just because Wilder don't want to fight no more.
If I'm him, I wouldn't fight. Real talk, I won't fight that nigga until he accepted my shit.
Mm-hmm. And AJ got the pressure from the zone. That's why he's admitting that it's his fault. And I've seen in the interviews that he's admitting that it's his fault. I've seen some interviews where the zone apologized to Wilder for the offer that they gave him and crap. So they really want this fight to happen, man. They're trying to get that attention. That's why AJ keeps talking about Wilder in every interview he's in.
If he want to be the A side, just tell Showtime to put up the money there.
You know Showtime don't have that money like that. That's why they're slapping it.
Tell Showtime to put 100 million up, man. No, it's gonna take more. It's gonna take 160 million. Cause he gonna want 80. Joshua want 80.
You know what I might do, bro? I might just create Joshua Fight Night champion, yeah. And Deontay Wilder Fight Night champion. Just both of them be the computer, bro. That's the closest thing I'm gonna get to that fight, bro.
You ain't lying, bro. Deontay Wilder fraud, bro. I don't give a fuck about his interviews, about none of that, dude. Like, you ain't even that good, bro, to be doing that.
I'm telling you, man.
He really believed that.
It's this guy.
He really believed that, like, he think he Mike Tyson from the 80s, nigga.
He can't be Mike Tyson for the 80s, man.
He think he Muhammad Ali or some shit. You see the way he talking and moving right now, and
I'm telling you, it's these people around him. They're kissing his ass. I went on that live because he's on 78's live. Like the moment the news broke out, yeah, he was on 78's live. The moment the news broke out, I've never seen someone kiss someone's ass so much in a live stream.
Deontay Wilder live?
Yeah, Deontay Wilder was on there live.
Oh, he announced it on there too?
Yeah, he was talking about it on there as well.
It couldn't be me, bro. I would told that nigga about himself, bro. Like, he was joking. He'll never came back on my platform again, bro. Like, $75 fucking dollars, bro, for this shit. Like, nigga, you not Mike. You not Mike.
Hey, man.
You're not even Holyfield, bro.
What do you mean, man? It's still better than Fury Swords that they're charging us.
Man, they charge you off for that shit. That shit $5 over here, nigga.
Fury Swords? Yeah,
it's $5.
You think that's worth $5?
Man, I'm not watching that shit. It's $70 cheaper.
Oh man. Fury's not even going to give us a knockout. That's what makes it worse.
Man, I don't even.
I used to watch Ortiz, man. So I'm going to knock each other out. And the funny thing about it is,
he go Will Smith say y'all throwing duck around like hoes. Yep. I ain't the one that's ducking.
Everyone's ducking.
What the fuck you mean?
AJ duck Wilder duck AJ now. Ortiz duck AJ. AJ ducked Ortiz. The whole heavyweight division is full of ducks, bro.
It's ducks, man. Merry-go-round full of ducks.
Duck goose, man. They're playing duck goose.
Fuck out of here. Nigga got his face up Deontay Wilder ass crack. Fuck up out of here.
I'm telling you, bro. This whole division, the heavyweight division, is the most duck-filled division out of any division.
You ain't lying, bro. They got welterweight beef, bro. And on top of that, they talk all that shit about each other, but don't nobody want to fight nobody. You know, Tyson Fury ducked me. You know, but then you fuck around and you dug AJ. Then Ortiz fuck around. AJ didn't want to fight me. He dug him. So you shut the fuck up, bitch ass.
I feel you keep going Wilder can't keep running from me forever.
Get up out of here, man. Oh, emotional ass niggas, man.
It's like they. I'm swear this is scripted. This has got to be scripted with the way everyone's
gotta be scripted, dog. These dudes is. I don't get it, bro. These dudes is just girl, and then you got a whole bunch of fanboys, bro. Like,
this is hard. I thought about it. It's got to be scripted, like, because how is everybody at one point ducked each other in the top 5?
He said, "Who that nation said Wilder not ducking? If you believe her and Joshua, you not that. How do I believe what? How do I believe Al Heyman?
I don't believe neither of them.
What you talking about? How do I believe Al Heyman? Ortiz ducked a 3-title fight. Fuck up out of here, man.
Yo, CJ, man. We don't believe none of them. At one point, AJ didn't want to fight Wilder with the way he was talking. He realized that Wilder don't want to fight no more. Now he wants to fight Wilder.
You talking about, how you believe AJ? Man, at the end of the day, if you don't believe AJ and Hearn, then why Shelly Finkel going to the Joshua fight Saturday and sitting next to John Skipper?
Yeah, but the one thing I do know about AJ, yeah, because I've seen AJ on these snaps and how he speaks, man. When he speaks on ESPN and all that stuff and the stuff he says, I can tell it's scripted. I can tell everything that AJ says is all planned out and scripted. Cause I've seen how he acts when he's on his IG live or all these stuff. Like you can tell that's everything that he says is robotic, but it doesn't matter because I can talk so much trash. But if the person ain't gonna challenge me on the trash I'm talking, then I'm all good. So that's how it is. Everybody ducking each other. We may never see Wilder. They probably lose before then, man. Hello?
Yeah, shit crazy,
yeah,
bro.
They probably lose before then.
I can't believe people. I mean, I already knew people was gonna rationalize this shit because I was looking on social media when it was announced. People say, "Let's go." I'm like,
I'm telling you, man. That's why they're doing this to us, man. Because no one's complaining about it. It's so accepted.
I'm saying I'm just gonna keep. I'm not gonna be talking boxing no more.
The sad part about it is, yeah, this is probably gonna be the best heavyweight fight of the year.
Yeah, an old beat down Ortiz, bro. This nigga like an old 78.
End up fighting Pulev. It's a lose for Wilder though. If you beat Ortiz,
I don't care if he loses. I really don't.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he beats Ortiz, yeah. And let's say he beats Ortiz in the Brazil fashion. Oh, okay. What do you do, man? You beat a guy that got worse because he's 40 years old. If Ortiz beats him, oh, you lost to a 40-year-old.
Who says a joke, bro?
And plus, even if Ortiz beats him, the division doesn't progress because he's going to rematch him anyways.
When he said, why not fight Ortiz 2 times, 3 times? People really doing that shit, bro? Shout out Mr. Burgess, Javon Burgess. Salute, bro. I don't even care, man. Y'all want to make it about AJ and AJ this and that. Right now, we talking about Wilder, bro. Wilder
that's the problem, man.
Wilder is he said, no, what if Ortiz pop dirty again?
They're supporting these tactics. I hope he does, man. I hope all of them, but AJ and Anthony Joshua pop dirty, man. Just so that they'll be forced to fight them too. They have no other opponents, man. I actually hope that happens, man.
You talk all the shit you want to talk about AJ. AJ said, I want to fight him. Now he want to fight him. Now y'all don't want to fight. So, all right. So is y'all stance on y'all? Let's get this. Let me just get this. I ain't with the LDBC, bro. You say that for real. I ain't with that shit.
They're pro Wilder Ortiz too.
Yeah, they pro. They do their own thing. I got a few niggas I'm cool with over there, but don't mean we share the same fucking opinion, right? But I just want to make sure we on the same fucking page, all right? Let's just clear the air right here. We're on the same page. All right. Do you not want the best fighting the best? That's just the question. Is it not about the best fighting the best? That's all I want to know. If that's what we talking about, the best fighting the best, then you can't say this good for boxing. You can't say I want the best fight that could be made possible, and say, "Oh, I'm happy with Ortiz." You can't serve 2 masters. Maybe that's what a disconnect is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, or you just say, "I just like to watch Deontay Wilder fight," or "I'm just pro PBC." Be honest with yourself.
If you like to watch Deontay Wilder fight, that all means that's fine. He delivers knockouts, man. That's fine, man. If you want to watch the guy fight, my issue is
hold on. Why is everybody asking? And shout out to Brooklyn Kings. He says, "How is this ducking? How is it not ducking, bro? What do y'all mean? How is it ducking? How's it ducking? It's common sense." AJ said, "I want the fight now." They make an offer of $120 million to him. $20 million to fight Dominique Brazil. Without that $20 million offer, that set the standard. The zone set the market for Deontay Wilder. The zone set the market for him. Not Showtime. Showtime would have never gave Deontay Wilder or /CBS would have never gave Deontay Wilder $20 million to fight Dominic Breazeale. DAZN is the reason he got a $20 million payday on regular TV. Other than that, the Breazeale fight would have been on pay-per-view. DAZN did that. Don't forget it. DAZN set the market for Deontay Wilder. They won't tell you that. They won't tell you that. DAZN is the reason he got $20 million from Showtime.
Okay,
Other than that, he would have made $5 million.
So let me tell you the thing about what Wilder's doing with his career, yeah. And this is what he's essentially doing, yeah. So you go into casino, man. You bet money, man. You bet everything you got, and then you're hoping that everything all lands on whatever amount you get. You're hoping you're getting a profit back. That's what he does every time he steps into the ring because he's gambling his worth. Because if he loses, his worth goes down. But if he keeps winning, his worth is going to go up. And that's a massive risk. It gets to a certain point in time, man, where you got to stop gambling and cashing on what you got. And my thing is this year, he should be fighting Anthony Joshua as soon as possible. He's going to be 34 this year. I know AJ trying to talk like he's so much younger than these guys when in reality he ain't really that much younger than Fury. Fury's only a year older than him, and that's about it. But these guys, especially Wilder, is not in a position to try and marinate a fight when you're gonna be 34 years old this year. That's how I see it, man. Hello? Yeah. So I'm telling you, people are supporting this.
I know they don't support it like idiots, bro. And that's the problem. That's the disconnect. They don't want the best fight the best.
And that's why Wilder's doing what he's doing. If more people wanted the best fight the best, the fight would happen. And since Wilder knows that it's the fact that Wilder knows that he's in control. And maybe he is waiting for the right offer or something like that. But it's the way you're perceiving yourself to us. Because we don't really know. We're just basing on what we see. And what we see is freaking a guy ducking.
Yeah, and I did say, like, what, last year, I did say Wilder should say, fuck AJ and move on and do other things. But at the same time, now the nigga want to fight. Like, nigga, that's $40 million on the table. And then the zone was probably willing to give him whatever they was going to give Joshua, and that's $80 million. So
I think he took the advice of what people were saying. Because people were saying he should move on and stop worrying about AJ, stop chasing AJ.
I guess that's what he's doing then. Like, at the end of the day, I'm cool with it. If that's what he want to do is say fuck AJ, I'm cool with it. All right. But at the end of the day, don't sit here and be the people. Don't sit here and act like you the people's champ, though. Don't sit here and hold your nuts on us. Hold on. Don't sit here and hold your nuts on us and say, hey, man, you know, I just want to fight the best out there. Like, and then you want to fight Ortiz again. Like, nigga, no. If AJ willing to fight you, bro, and they made you an offer, I mean, shit, rebuttal then. This is all Al Heyman got to doing, bro. This is all Al Heyman figuring the fucking pie in the pie crust, or in the cream cheese dip. This is all Al Heyman doing, bro. And I'm not saying Al Heyman bad for the sport because he getting brothers paid. I really don't give a shit about what you're getting. And it's at the point where I'm not even gonna talk boxing no more, bro. I might do a video or two a day about this shit now. It's just getting pathetic, bro. It's getting real pathetic out here, man. You feel like you one step closer to the fight. And don't forget, Wilder, it ain't like Wilder went to go see if the offer was real, which the offer was real. They offered him a $20 million to fight Breazeale and then 2 fights to fight Anthony Joshua at $40 million a clip. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You give $40 million to fight him.
The ego thing.
But then he said he told Jim Gray that we all in talks and we're gonna have to be patient. Like, how much patient do you want us to be? Now it's different. It's different if we being patient and we getting Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? We getting whatever else y'all want to see, Canelo and Charlo if you want to see that, or if we getting, you know, the light heavyweight division mixing it up on top of Taylor and Progress. We getting now if we getting some of these other dudes mixing it up, you know what? You can get away with that. But what make it harder is that nobody else is competing and the best not fighting the best. So now it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if basically, if everybody's standing tall and doing what they're supposed to do, and the rest of these dudes are giving the fights that we want to see, so Ricky, I see you. If they giving us the fights we want to see, then it's like a dime in high grass. You can't see it; it don't stick out. But now it's like a pit bull sitting in low grass. You can see it. You know, everybody else is low hanging fruit too. So if everybody was conducting themselves as professional fighters, and look here, me and you probably come from two different eras of boxing. So y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. Like I come from an era of boxing in the 90s and the early 2000s, and even the middle of the 2000s was 8, 9, 10, up to 10, where these dudes fought. Like it wasn't none of this shit, man. Like I said before, the 140-pound division, when Khan, Bradley, Urango, Alexander was there, Zab Judah, Matisse, Garcia, Kendall Holt. I said Tim Bradley, Kitelnik, Madonna, Victor Ortiz. All them dudes fought each other in some type of capacity. All of them fought each other. I come from shit like that, where it ain't no stalling out. It's like we get the fights and we get it popping. See, y'all think this is boxing where, build the fight up, marinate the fight. And I remember 2 years ago, I was listening to 78 stream and shit. And motherfuckers in there, he asked the motherfuckers should Crawford and Spence happen now? I marinated. Everybody in there saying, marinate the fight. Man, what was you marinating the fight for? This ain't like Pacquiao Mayweather where they moved up 5 to 7 divisions, whatever it was. And there was already established stars. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford not established. I go outside my house right now, go up and down the street, asking everybody, and I guarantee you 90% of the people around here in Detroit don't know who Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is. Same thing for Joshua Wilder. I can go to the mall, wherever you want me to go. I drive to Ohio, Indiana. I guarantee you, a lot of people don't know who they is. So how can you marinate a fight when your popularity is damn near zero? How does that work?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work when you don't have no popularity, no juice? Like you got WNBA players that got a bigger name than some of these boxers. Serena got a bigger name. Venus, she old as dirt, got a bigger name. Steven Stallone, bigger name in America. Roger Federer, bigger name. You got some NASCAR people that's more known than them, bro. What are we really talking about, bro? You got hockey players, and hockey really is hit rock bottom that people know more than Mike Trout. People know Mike Trout. People know Aaron Judge. People know the 55th person on the Toronto Raptor roster before they know this fight. So Mayweather and Pacquiao can build up because Pacquiao fought Morales, he fought Barrera. He fought guys, Cotto, Margarito. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather. He fought. I mean, before Mayweather fought Cotto, before Pacquiao, Canelo. I mean, Castillo twice. Correct. People got an opportunity to see them in elite fights. When HBO was doing 5 to 10 million viewerships a night. And you got Fox Boxing on regular Fox. They barely do 2 million. You tell me Showtime HBO used to minimally do 5 million viewerships? He said how AJ was part of the deal when he signed the Matchroom. The DAZN is the one who offer him. He was in a deal. He about to sign a deal with the DAZN. He got a deal with Sky. Matchroom USA has a deal with the DAZN. Eddie Hearn has a working relationship. Regardless, let's say AJ wasn't in the deal, right? He was in the deal. He was in the deal. Team Deontay Wilder confirmed that AJ was in the deal because they said we want to know how much AJ get. Remember that?
Yep.
They said we want to know how much AJ getting. Okay, that was in the deal, right? You tell me where else Deontay Wilder was gonna make $120 million for the next 3 fights. You tell me if Showtime, real shit, bro. You tell me if Showtime was gonna give Deontay Wilder $20 million before the DAZN said he give him $20 million for the Brazil fight. Huh?
God.
Showtime was gonna give him $5 million to fight Brazil, bro. Probably not even that. So while y'all hating on the zone, and I ain't got no issue if you hate on the zone, if you don't hate on the zone set the market for Deontay Wilder. Why Showtime ain't giving a 3-deal, $120 million offer? They showed locked up AJ, didn't they? AJ had a deal on Showtime. AJ had a deal on Showtime before Wilder did. Then again, let's slow it down. Let's take it back. Didn't Al Heyman gift wrap the IBF and give it to Anthony Joshua? Was it not Al Heyman who gift wrapped the IBF belt and gave it to Anthony Joshua? Had Mr. Al Heyman not done that, Deontay Wilder be the IBF WC champion of the world. So it wouldn't even be an argument. Had Showtime believed in Deontay Wilder, they would put up the money then. CBS got money. They can make this free CBS and generate the revenue by putting ads on like the Super Bowl. They got AJ contract. They got AJ contract. I thought they were signing Deontay Wilder to a deal, Dr. Blitz.
Hey man, we're still waiting, man.
I thought he was getting a deal from Showtime.
Yeah, like I said, we're still gonna wait.
Don't AJ got a deal with Sky?
Yep.
And then he might be signing a deal with the Zone, I heard. So AJ gonna get 2 deals? Wilder made $20 million his last fight. AJ might be making $32 this fight.
Yep.
Shit, Danny Jacobs made $15 million last fight. He only $5 million off from Deontay Wilder.
Yep. And he don't even have a belt. He sold his belt as well. Still got more.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, my thing is this year. My issue. This is my issue. Yeah, it's not the fact that he wants to be. He says he's a people champion. It's the fact that he keeps going. One champion, one face, one name. Or him saying, "I just want to fight the best. Everything I've done is for legacy." Fighting Ortiz is not a legacy fight. What has Ortiz done? Wilder's Ortiz's best opponent. Before then, Ortiz is for nobodies. No one.
And you think with the nigga almost losing Tyson Fury, he would have an epiphany and fucking get on his and try to make these fights happen before he lost. And this is no indictment on the man, Deontay. Well, yes, it is. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm really not liking none of these fighters at this point. I'm not.
Well, I don't blame you, man. Can't get the fights we want to see. But everyone's supporting it, though.
It's a joke, man. This is really a joke, man. And I heard they promised Wilder some things at Showtime to compensate. Just not the $20 million. They got some things lined up for him. But my whole thing is, if they so for you, why do they always bash you when they call your fights? It was too short to bash you, but that Fury fight, they was all on Fury nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And you the house fighter.
It's funny, man, because on both casts of the Showtime commentary, they were both for Tyson Fury. And none of them were really for Wilder, man. Sad to see, but hey, it happens.
It just show you, bro, between Wilder and Spence this year, and if it could, will be like, hey, Terence Crawford or Bob Arum holding that fight back. I'm at the point where you can't trust nobody, bro. It's like it's at the point where I'm just gonna step back from the sport. Like I said before, I'm not going out my way to watch these fights no more, talk about these fights no more. I ain't got shit to say about the AJ Ruiz fight, even though I gave some tough love about these niggas begging for credentials. I'm not talking about that fight. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Unless AJ lose, I'm not talking about it. I'm gonna go catch up on some movies this weekend. Well, what's this weekend, Dr.
It's not allowed now.
Yeah, well, I'll go see that.
What's it?
Next week is the 7th. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Aladdin and John Wick. He said AJ sent Wilder sent the $50 million check to AJ. It wasn't a check, bro, but I get the drift. But now the zone offered him $80 million. I heard.
I'm telling you, man. It's who can outdo each other, man.
Well, all we can hope
They're
for is
both trying to walk at this point, man.
Hey, you know what?
If
You know
they're
what?
really
I
that
feel
confident, if they're really that confident, man, just take whatever.
Godzilla come out.
Just
You know what?
Wilder should just take whatever, or
I
try
mean,
and say 40-40. Winner takes the extra 20.
man, it don't even matter if you think you're gonna beat somebody ass. Like you gonna get money on the back end regardless, bro. That Ortiz fight just became bigger. The Fury fight just became bigger. I mean, it is what it is, man.
But it's the way the way they're swaying the other people, man. They're swaying it in a way that they're swaying it in a way that has people believing, because Shelly Finkel came out and said Wilder's gonna fight Ortiz, Fury, and AJ all back to back. I would only be happy if it was AJ, Fury, Ortiz. As
Right.
a
Should I take AJ, Fury, Ortiz, Dillian? Man, as long as AJ number one, bro, I don't give a shit. Really, they making it seem like AJ.
I think they feel like, because if say Wilder beats Ortiz, yeah, and he gets a highlight reel knockout, they feel like they can surpass AJ in popularity to the point that they're the A side. If that makes sense. Because when you type in Wilder versus Dominic Brazil, the first 3 videos have over 1 million views. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to see if they can surpass AJ in popularity. That's how I see it.
When you could just beat his ass and be deemed more popular.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when you could just say, you could just say 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. You could just say just like that. But nigga want to say 9 to the 4th power and shit like that and make shit complicated.
It's they want to, like what Wilder said, man, he wants to maximize how much money he can get.
And that's Eli Zachary what's going on. And that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's about. Appreciate it, Robin Ellis. Salute. That's what it's about. Don't come out here and say one face, one name, one champion, Deontay Wilder. Don't come out here, Darnell. Salute. Don't come out here and say, "Oh, I just want the best fights," and no, you want the most money like everybody else. Like I said, everybody's keep earning.
There was a panel, man. There was Leo Santa Cruz. It was, and this was on for Fox PBC. It was Leo Santa Cruz, Deontay Wilder, and I think it was Mikey Garcia, and wait, what's his name? And Caleb Plant. All of them said they all fight for legacy.
Who said
Leo Santa Cruz said he fights for legacy. Mikey Garcia said he fights for legacy. I said to Deontay Wilder, bro, and Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant yet to be seen, bro.
They said legacy first, money second. That's what all of them said.
What about
So Paul said that too.
Man, like I said, man, PBC is a joke, bro. And I'm not saying everybody else not a joke too, but for niggas start crying, you getting on PBC bandwagon and you hating on PBC, man, I really don't give a shit. This whole everybody think like Heath Thurman, all these dudes is a disgrace.
Like Keith, I'm just honest with it.
Yep, Heath Thurman, Deontay Wilder's a cold-blooded liar, bro. The minute he got a little bit of popularity, that nigga switched up quick.
Uh-huh.
That nigga switched up quick as hell, bro. He switched like fall going to winter, bro. Real talk, man. He said Wilder fighting a tough fight. I mean, I don't know, man. Man, this shit crazy, bro. Now, if they stack the undercard, maybe they got your boy. You know what I'm saying? They put Wilder and Spence on that bitch. Okay. I'm like, all right. Maybe they could finesse me out of $75. They put Benavidez and Anthony Durrell on there. But we know they ain't had one. Their best card this year was for free. It was what was that card, Dr. Blick? J-Rock and Jared Hurd. Now I paid $75 for that shit. For a rematch. Before I pay for this. I pay for the rematch for that before I pay for this one. I don't want to see no Ortiz fight. Now, had he beat Dillian White ass, okay, cool. Had he beat AJ and got the 3 belts, okay, cool. This shit a joke. This shit is a mad joke. And people rationalize paying $75 for this, man. Fuck this old Alabama chicken neck ass nigga, man. Like I said, I hope that nigga lose. Him and AJ. Hope they both lose. For real. I just miss the old days in boxing, bro.
And then they rematch their same opponent again.
Man, I'm about to. Before I go to Sept, I'm gonna put on an old fight, bro. I'm gonna put on an old fight. I don't know what fight I'm gonna put on, but I'm gonna put that bitch on. I'm gonna put on heavyweight fight.
A heavyweight classic like Klitschko Joshua.
Fuck up out of here. I'm gonna watch a white man get beat up, man. I'm gonna go watch
Tommy Morrison.
Nah. I'm gonna go watch Larry Holmes and Gary Cooney, nigga. I'm gonna go watch Larry Holmes and Gary Cooney. I'm pretty sure Larry Holmes was called the nigga 1,000 times walking up to that fucking ring. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch that. I watch Bo Holyfield too. I'm putting that shit on rotation tonight. Sick of this shit, man. This shit is a joke. I might even put on Rocky Marciano. Fuck it. I'm gonna go all heavyweight tonight, bro. All heavyweight tonight, bro. What else you got out there? Foreman and Fraser. That shit gonna be quick. I watch 1. I watch 2. Foreman and Ernie Shavers. Watch that.
What about Tyson versus Spanks?
Oh man, so I can see a nigga cry coming out the locker room, man. I done watched that shit so many times, bro. I seen that nigga. I couldn't believe he was crying coming out the motherfucking coming out the tunnel. He said you need to tell Hearn to get his shit. What you want Hearn to do, bro? Really? What else you want Eddie Hearn to do? Real talk. He got Deontay Wilder his career high payday on regular TV. He got him $20 million, man. Him and Lou DiBella set a meeting up with John Skipper. He got $20 million, bro. That was because of the zone he got that 20. What else you want? What else you want? They offered him $120 million, bro. Is he going to make $120 million between the Brazil fight and the Ortiz fight? I don't think so. The way I looked at it is he's going to get the Brazil fight in the zone for $20 million. He was going to knock out AJ for $40 million. AJ wasn't going to want a rematch like Lucien Bute and Carl Frost. He's going to get an easy fight for $40 million. He could have beat up Puad for $40 million. He could have beat up Ortiz for $40 million. That would have been the easiest $120 million $100 million payday in history. Been the easiest payday in history. No, you tripping, nigga. Fuck up out of here with that shit. Well, nigga, would you turn down $120 million to fight a chin? To fight a layup to AJ? Huh? All I want to know, how am I tripping, bro? Come on. How am I tripping? Get out that whole little LDBC, that little cloud they got going on. Them niggas don't, the majority of them niggas outside of Blood and a few other niggas, they don't know boxing. They don't know boxing over there. It's a handful of niggas over there that know boxing. Come on. Who turned down $120 million? If a nigga told you to go across the street and knock out the crackhead for $50 right now, let's say $500. Crackhead drunk. All you gotta do is basically push the nigga in the forehead. He out. How do you rationalize fighting Ortiz again, bro?
Ortiz is the best available opponent. That's what they're gonna say.
And then you see why Ortiz turned down. You see why Ortiz turned down the fight with AJ, bro. I
still don't see why he turned down because AJ was gonna give him more money.
He turned down the fight with AJ because Al told him to.
I'm telling you, man. Ortiz, yo, like Callie said, Ortiz will do a lot for Al Heyman.
That nigga turned down $5 to $7 million to fight Wilder on pay-per-view, which I ain't paying for.
Yeah, you streaming it?
September 20th. I ain't got shit to do. Yeah, I stream it. I ain't gonna lie about that one. I ain't got shit to do. I stream it.
Well, is your issue the fact that the rematch is happening, or the fact that the rematch is on pay-per-view?
I ain't want to see a period, to be real. It could be on free TV. I don't give a shit.
Man.
Real talk, I'm just keeping it real. Like, it's that Like AJ, if AJ really wanted to fight, bro. I mean, I don't know if he really wanted to fight, but they made an offer.
I would only accept this fight is if Wilder was guaranteed to fight again after this year, like again this year.
And versus who?
Versus AJ. If I knew that if whatever happens, Wilder fighting AJ in like December,
it could be next March. It could be next March. If he had a contract signed to AJ after this, I accept it. But it's gonna be Tyson Fury, another meaningless ass fight right now.
That fight should have happened instead of Brazil.
Even if it didn't happen before Brazil, if he beat AJ first,
I think it's like what Finkel said. I'm telling you, if Wilder I struggle to see it. If Wilder beats Ortiz, beats Fury, and then beats AJ, well, what does that say to you?
You said Wilder beat Ortiz and beat what you said again?
If Wilder beats Fury, if Wilder beats Ortiz, Fury, and AJ, what does that say to you?
He's the best of his generation, to be honest.
But that's not saying much.
Hey man, they gave Vladimir Klitschko they give him credit for being the best of the shitty generation. His generation better than Klitschko.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. That is very true. But you know what they say, man. You know what they say about Wilder, man. Anytime Wilder fights on, they turn into a bum.
Yep, hey, this nigga about to turn into a bum. It don't help. It don't hurt that nigga ducked. It don't help that nigga ducked AJ.
It don't help that. Nah, Dylan White gonna talk more shit, saying it should have been me. You know Dylan White gonna talk more shit.
It's unfortunate, bro. It's just leaning towards me. I'm about to not talk boxing, bro. That's what it's leaning towards, man. I'm gonna just go to NBA.
The best division is 154 and 140.
That's it, bro. And I
those are only two divisions, man. 154 and 140.
Jerry Alexander say AJ still hasn't offered the man 50-50. Wilder can't be. Why does Wilder deserve 50-50? That's all I want to know.
He's trying to earn it with these fights.
Man, that nigga don't deserve no. Tell Al Heyman to make up the difference, because Al Heyman made Anthony Joshua a fucking champion. He made Anthony Joshua world champion.
Man, they're not really for Wilder like that.
Fuck up out of here, 50.
If they were, they would have already made the difference and made the fight happen.
There's the same niggas that say if Earl get 3 belts, the same niggas that say, oh, Terrence Crawford don't deserve 50-50. Watch. Where's the consistency at, bro? Wilder don't deserve no fucking 50-50. You got 1 belt. 1 funky ass belt you got. Your master Al gave the IBF belt to Anthony Joshua instead of giving it to Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, they didn't think Wilder would be champion for that long.
Like I said, man, they took Charles Martin, who won the title off a blown ACL, and they gave Charles Martin right to Anthony Joshua. And Deontay Wilder's a champion, sitting right in their yard, bro. Like I said before, they had more belief. They had more belief in fucking Seth Mitchell than they had Deontay Wilder, bro.
Yeah, I got a question for you, CJ, man. So, what fight more likely?
This guy says AJ is as much as a champion as Andrade. How do you got 3 belts and be considered to be compared to Andrade?
You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Fuck up out of here, man.
Regardless of how you feel, how AJ obtained those belts, you can't put him on the same level as Demetrius Andrade.
I mean, however you want to say it, bro. I mean, Deontay Wilder, he had a draw with Fury. He beat Ortiz, right? You know, Joshua stopped Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury destroyed Vladimir Klitschko mentally. But outside of that, who did Fury beat? Who did AJ really beat? And who did Wilder really beat? Who did he really beat? They pretty much all fought the same competition.
People are gonna say AJ got the best resume because he beat Povetkin and Joseph Parker.
Whatever make you sleep better at night.
I don't understand how people say Povetkin. Who did Povetkin beat?
Yeah, I think he had. Yeah, that motherfucker, that nigga lost to Fury to me. He trash. But that nigga Vivek, I guess he made the distance with Vladimir Klitschko, I guess.
Nah, he was juicing.
How can you say it's 50-50 though? Like, y'all really buying that stupid ass narrative that them niggas pushing,
I
bro?
don't care if it's 50-50 or 64. I don't care if Wilder gets 5%. That's still more money than I'm making.
You name me another 3-belt champion that was fighting another 1-belt champion that said 50-50. Outside of like Mayweather Pacquiao. Y'all act like this nigga. Hold on, they act like this nigga went fought Tyson Fury and did 1 million pay-per-views, bro.
No, I think I know why he's doing that. He's doing it because like you said, Wilder got all the opponents. Who's AJ fighting next?
Man, if I'm AJ, we just ain't fighting, bro.
Who AJ fighting next? AJ with the one fight that AJ could do to ruin Wilder's plans, and this will be worse than Wilder losing, is if he goes ahead and fights Tyson Fury.
He getting his ass whooped though.
Of course.
Getting his ass whooped in that fight.
He got more of
a chance with motherfucking Deontay Wilder than he do with Tyson Fury.
No, but here's the problem with that. Yeah, if he fights at Wembley, yeah, he could get the decision. he could at least get a draw. He could at least get a draw.
Fury doing the Keith Thurman, bro. Fury doing the Keith Thurman. He want Wilder to get all the belts. AJ get all the belts. Then he want to strike while the iron hot. All right, no, all right, Pete. All right, Pete.
Fury knows Wilder's a higher risk. He said, why should I fight Wilder now? I didn't have to fight him in the first place.
That nigga, I mean, I'm not giving no 1-belt champion no fucking 50-50. Fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
People crazy as fuck to me. He deserved 50-50. Niggas pushing that bullshit ass narrative. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. You better take whatever the fuck I'm giving you, nigga. You don't deserve that. Because nigga, you is what, 34? You about to be 34?
I think AJ gonna give in, man.
He probably will.
You know why? Because every time Wilder's been rejecting the offers, the prices are increasing and increasing.
That's why he doing it. That's why he doing it.
Because remember, not too long ago, Eddie Hearn wasn't willing to give Wilder $7 million to fight Dylan White.
Yeah, that's why he doing it, bro.
His price is increasing.
And the boxing guys need to work their fucking magic on Wilder or Ortiz or Joshua. They need to put some of that Jared Hurd pixie dust on them niggas, man.
Nah, but like, let's be like, who out there is gonna what opponent out there is gonna whip on them?
Usyk, at least AJ.
Yeah, Usyk can't fight AJ anytime soon.
I won't fight that nigga. I mean, Usyk can beat him.
Yeah.
That's probably like next year.
If Usyk gets around to fighting AJ before Wilder does, man, then that's a massive downer.
Yeah, Usyk, he got more fucking. He got some athletic ability. I don't know if he could take AJ's shot though. That's the difference.
He couldn't take Gassiev.
Somebody said Errol Smith said it best: never take the first offer. Boy, I'll be glad, man. I might just have to tap out of boxing, bro. There's too many sissy ass niggas in boxing, bro. Real shit. There's just too many sissy ass niggas in boxing, bro.
I think Chado said that Wilder's bigger than Floyd Mayweather.
Who said that dumb shit? Who said that dumb shit? Like, these niggas be killing me, bro. I don't even like talking boxing no more. The shit is just a whole joke. But y'all niggas saying that nigga deserve 50-50. Y'all smoking dick. I'll just keep y'all real. That nigga don't deserve no 50-50, bro. That nigga should be doing what AJ say, real talk. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, he should be doing what AJ say because, I mean, he got 3 belts. You could beat this motherfucker. Once you beat AJ, bro. Once you beat AJ, you the man. You the man. You gonna make that money back. Same thing people forget. Floyd Mayweather took a 80-20 split from Oscar De La Hoya. He goes, I'm a hater, man. See you later. I'm just destroying niggas with wrenches today, bro.
Yo,
I'm just destroying wrenches
yo,
today,
CJ, look what I messaged you, man. Look at the title, man.
I'm just destroying niggas with wrenches today, bro.
CJ, look at the title that I DM'd you on Twitter, man.
I didn't get it yet, bro. At least I didn't get the notification. You sure you DM'd to me?
Yeah, I DM'd it to you on Twitter, man.
Oh, I see it now. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised.
So you wonder why Wilder's thinking this way, man. All of these people, they're gassing them up too much.
All these niggas, and I'm blocking niggas left and right today. I'm taking niggas riches. I'm blocking niggas and shit. Fuck up out of here. They probably gonna go cry and shit. Oh, he blocked me. He ain't shit. Yup, you right. I ain't shit. Tired of this crybaby shit, man. These niggas just gay, man. I ain't never seen niggas with their noses up niggas' asses like this before.
Oh man,
I just ain't never been the type of nigga that's been a dick rider, bro. That ain't just never been in my blood before, bro. I always been a nigga that rides solo, man. Like these niggas praising these niggas like they Jehovah, they God or some shit, man. Fuck that, man. What that nigga Yo Gotti say? He said, I'm like God to these niggas. Like, man, please, man. Fuck all that shit. I don't care if you black, white, green, or whatever it is, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm stripping niggas of their honor in this bitch today, bro. I'm snatching niggas' honor all day. You had
that is funny, man.
you had a homeboy coming here was crying because I was holding that nigga today. What's that nigga? Blue Bud. He came in here and I blocked the shit out of his ass.
What did he say?
That motherfucker said, I ain't read that shit. I blocked that nigga shit, man. This nigga crying after they squirted water on your ass. You gonna sit there and cry for credentials because they took your shit. Fuck up out of here. You fuck up out of here with that shit, man. Yeah, that nigga was stealing my content for so long, copying my shit, man. Please fuck up out of here. Anytime that nigga bring that nigga name up, I'm talking, I don't want to hear about that nigga, man. Tired of niggas, man. So many niggas stealing my content, then going and talking shit. Fuck up out of here. These niggas is fake, bro. Real fake.
This man.
Niggas just fake. Act like you cool. We gonna act like we cool or some shit. No, man, get your crybaby ass out of here, nigga. Eddie, he squirted water on me, Eddie. Please, nigga, I've been to smack the shit out that security. He had to whip my ass. Your son, so you get dishonored by a white security guard. Just squirt water on you, like you some type of hoe. Like he just pull his penis out and just squirted water on your ass. Go crying to Eddie. He squirted water on me, Eddie. Ooh. He looking. Nigga might as well took his dick out and just pissed it in your face, nigga. These niggas just soft. Niggas crying and shit, man. Ooh. Why you want to see AJ Ruiz anyway? You know what I'm saying? They just dishonored your ass, man. They just straight dishonored you, bro, in front of your son. Just stripped you of your dignity, bro. Nigga probably going to school talking to his son, yeah, my daddy got water squirted on him at a boxing event.
Oh, Lord.
He was Superman yesterday, and today he Wonder Woman. Fuck up out of here, man. Man, like I said, man, I'm just gonna. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just start snatching niggas' honor. That's gonna be my boxing videos, nigga. Any of these niggas say some stupid shit, I'm gonna just start clout chasing off their ass. I bet I get to 100,000. Dr. Blick.
Yeah, look, man.
100,000 quick.
Yeah, man. Wilder bigger than Floyd.
Bigger than Floyd. Yeah, taller than him. He taller than him.
I'm telling you, bro. They gas Wilder. That's why they think Wilder. I'm telling you, before that, Wilder did not talk about making Floyd Mayweather money.
That shit contagious.
Did not talk about it until someone said that.
That shit contagious over there, bro. Whatever they put in the LDBC water, man, don't drink that shit. You gonna wake up with a cheer skirt on and some motherfucking stockings on. You gonna wake up with some pom poms in your hands. EONTAY. If Deontay can't do it, nobody can. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. This shit getting worse than motherfucking Errol Smith shit, bro. To this day.
Showbiz ain't happy about this, bro.
I know, man. Like, ain't nobody happy about this shit, man. What Michael Irvin tell Floyd Mayweather? He said he making the brothers look bad when he's ducking Manny Pacquiao. he making us look bad, man. This is a whole day of failure, bro. A whole day of failure in the box community, bro. Had Keith Thurman did some shit like this, bro. Keith Thurman would have been all types of shit. Man.
I give him a bit credit, man. He switches things up, man. Especially with live streams on Fight Night, man.
Yeah,
not a lot of people cover the sport and then play the game and stream the game, man.
Yeah, I would challenge him, but I suck. I'm about to go play Mortal Kombat before I go to bed on the air.
I'm actually gonna get a Fight Night champion.
He said, "Stop hating on Earl, nigga. Man, tell that nigga to grow a pair of balls. Maybe if him and Deontay Wilder rub their balls together, they might grow an extra pair."
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Errol Spence's best opponent still can't break.
It is. It is what it is. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as the shot go up, I'm canceling Showtime, bro.
Yo, do you know what Keith Thurman said?
What he said?
He said the reason why he struggled he had problems with Josecito Lopez is the first real guy that has a longer reach than him that he fought against.
That could be a problem coming up.
And you know how he likes to move and stuff.
I think Bud and Earl got a real advantage over him in reach. I think.
They do.
What's up, fellas?
But Pacquiao doesn't. And Pacquiao's foot movement ain't the same. So how's he gonna touch Thurman?
He said, "I guess we got the third best fighter heavyweight." Hold on, I don't think it's third because you have Wilder Joshua, Wilder Ortiz. I mean, not Wilder Joshua, Wilder Fury, AJ Fury. And then I guess that would be the fourth best fight.
No. Wilder Dylan White. Because we already seen Wilder Ortiz.
Okay. Then Fury Dylan White.
So this is the fifth best fight. Because we already seen Wilder Ortiz.
Deontay Wilder is like the fucking nerd they get a makeover and from junior to senior year. The nigga that just been hitting the weights, he got fresh as shit. Like, damn, this nigga just got this new superstardom. He on his high horse right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him lose. Nah, I don't care. Any nigga that's ducking, I want to see him lose. I want to see them all lose. AJ too. He can lose too. That nigga, I ain't forgot about what he done. You know what I'm saying?
What happened? What Wilder's doing? Wilder can't really get away with it, man, because no one really likes Wilder like that.
I don't like the nigga no more neither.
So no one really likes Wilder like that. AJ can get away with that because people want to support AJ anyways. So they're gonna AJ's ducking tactics are gonna be forgotten. Other than the hardcore Wilder fans are gonna keep bringing that up, but it's in the past. If the guy wants to fight now, it don't matter whether he ducked you in the past. Who's ducking now? Who's ducking now? A duck is a duck, regardless of whether it's a valid reason, regardless of whether it's an invalid reason. A duck is a duck. What happened to that?
He said, "I want to talk in that shit when AJ pulled that shit, bro." Nah, at the end of the day, I just said that, bro. At the end of the day, now who pulling the bitch shit? Nah, I don't give a fuck. My whole premise has always been the best fighting the best. That's just what it's been about. I don't care. Whoever holding the fight up gonna get the end of this shit. You gonna get the end of the shit, man. No disrespect up here, bro. Quick, fast, and hurry.
Well, so here's my question: What's the point? What's the point of Shelly Finkel going to Wilder versus AJ Wilder? I mean AJ Ruiz.
And that old nigga to choke on the second.
Well, what's actually the point?
You tell me.
There's no point.
It sounds like the fight gonna be on the zone regardless.
Because Showtime ain't putting money up. They don't have no money, man, like that.
They only got money. They ain't have money to sign Devin Haney.
Yeah, they had to let him go.
They had money to get Wilder a deal, but they sure found money to get AJ a deal, didn't they?
Do you think they were there to give Taylor
They found
Farmer that
money.
contract?
And they found money to get the rights to Tyson Fury fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then they put on the Dillian White fight too. What's that Dillian White fight they bought? It wasn't Lucas Brown.
Tresora too.
How do I supposed to believe in Deontay Wilder and his own network don't believe in him? How?
You don't.
Yeah, they have money to get Triple G. That was pretty much PBC though. Like I said, man, dishonored. Snatching Deontay Wilder honor. He's dishonored. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit, do what you want to do, bro. Everybody else doing it. I thought Deontay Wilder was a real one.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust none of these boxing dudes, bro. And one day, Teofimo Lopez change over to a businessman. So would Devin Haney. So would everybody else. Shakir Stevenson not gonna keep the same energy as well. You see Gervonta Tank.
That side of Floyd kind of ruined boxing. Maybe with Pacquiao, they're terrible for boxing. The whole saga, everything about it was terrible.
I didn't know how catastrophic it was. It was worse than what I thought it was, man. This shit had a really, really bad impact, bro.
Yeah, Floyd has one of the biggest impacts in boxing history with the stuff he's done.
Yep. And now everybody trying to get that blueprint off of him.
It's how much money he made. No one talked about how much they earned and their purses and all that stuff until Floyd came.
You ain't lying, bro. I mean, back in the day, I don't remember talking about what Bernard Hopkins made or what Oscar De La Hoya made or what Pernell Whitaker made. I don't remember niggas even talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
How Wilder a real nigga when he switched up though? Wilder ain't no real nigga, bro. Not from my point of view, he ain't. He just another nigga in the business suit, bro, up under a fucking boxing robe. Nigga ain't no real nigga, bro. Real fake ass nigga.
He already said, I want to make as much money as I can from this fight possible. Just be patient.
Be patient, man. Jim Gray was like, man, what the fuck you talking about? Like, we tired of waiting, niggas. Jim Gray said, nigga, like, quite frankly, we don't care. He a real nigga by another nigga marinating the fight, though.
This fight should have happened 2 years ago.
He a real nigga by marinating the fight. Man, shit. If he a real nigga, then, man, shit. The standards have changed. They really have changed. Y'all might as well call Alpo a real nigga then. Y'all might as well call Frank Lucas a real nigga then. Y'all might as well
Keith Thurman more real because he's being honest.
Yeah, Keith Thurman being honest. Keith Thurman the realest nigga in the game. Y'all ain't like it. He said, well, AJ tried to hold Wilder. He just playing the same game back. Hey, look here, man. Hey, I'm gonna just put it to you like this, Alpha Lion.
2 runs looking right.
Right. I'm not even gonna say that, Alpha Lion. You know, it's like you get mad. It's like you get mad at your boy for fucking your girl. You go fuck his girl, expect him not to get mad. Fuck up out of here. It don't work that way. It don't work that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you fuck his girl, and he fuck your girl. You talking about, oh man, just chill out, bro. You know, nah, nigga, he's gonna be ready to crack his head open. Fuck up out of here.
Anthony Joshua said on DAZN, he's obviously on First Take. He said, "I'm done with all the talking. Let's just make the fight happen." Wilder.
He ain't gonna make it happen. He said, "Man, Keith Thurman, hold on. If Keith Thurman, all these niggas hoes in. At least Keith Thurman, an honest hoe.
Yeah, it's true.
All these niggas some hoes. They playing the same game.
AJ very strategic with how he pulls people out, man. He pulled Fury out when he was 400 pounds. When Fury's in shape, Fury's not on his radar no more. When Wilder's interested in him, he doesn't want to fight Wilder now. Maybe 2020 when I'm ready. When Wilder's not interested, he wants to fight, man. I know AJ got them pounds, bro. He wants to fight people. He wants to quote unquote fight people when they don't want to fight him.
And when you got 3 belts, you got all the power. I mean, what you expect?
Hey, man. Wilder trying to take all that power by trying to say that, yo, I got all the opponents. You may have all the 3 belts, but people rather have my 1 belt than your 3.
Don't matter. Don't matter if all his opponents gonna be on pay-per-view. Nobody give a shit.
When
Especially they're not gonna be on Fox.
Yeah, that's true.
If I'm AJ, I'm eliminating what he got going on, bro.
Or live on the zone with the zone struggling to make profit.
Man, them niggas got a multi-billion-dollar backing, bro. They'll be all right.
Nah, man, they're talking about selling the shit because of how much money they're losing.
That shit fake, bro.
Damn.
That shit fake, bro. Fuck up out of here. You think they gonna let a document get out there like that, bro?
I don't know. I haven't been really following. I just see people saying
that shit fake, man. Fuck up out of here. They just sold off the Premier whatever group. They just sold that shit for $100 million or whatever it was to buy a lot. Man, I don't be believing that shit, man. Fuck up out of here. Niggas be making up documents and forging shit, man. You can't believe what these niggas saying, dog. If they didn't formally come out and say it, bro. No.
Well, so but like, hey, man, Canelo's numbers ain't looking that great. Apparently, go 1.2 million worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You had to figure this was gonna happen when you give a nigga this much money. You do got an analytical team that tell you what you need to hit, and it's gonna start off slow. It could be a point where they could be out the game. I heard they got a lot of shit lined up though.
Their fights have been better than over the J-Rock fight and HUD. Their fight have been better than anything that PBC has given us.
PBC and everybody got trash ass cards, man.
I find so funny about PBC. Why are their best cards all free on Fox?
Man, all that shit been garbage, bro. Everything, man. Everything been garbage as far as card wise. I'm not talking about single fights. As far as card wise, it's been garbage, bro. I don't know why people believe Wilder need 50-50. I'm not giving that. If I'm AJ, I just die on my life, bro.
People are pushing the narrative that Wilder's the A side. So since you know this fight is what YouTube, man. He's actually starting to believe that he's the A side.
And he just be believing that over there. I just wait for that nigga to retire, bro, and get that belt and retire from AJ. Just keep it real. I'm not giving them shit. It's pride. It's a pride thing. Nope. I ain't fucking with it. I don't care what you
give AJ ain't got the mentality to be like that, bro.
If he need to hire me then. If I was him, I'd go back to UK and just be beating up on Dave Allen and the rest of them bum ass niggas. Beating up on them niggas. And I'll wait till Wilder while I keep fighting twice a year, pad my whatever even if it's $10 million, I don't give a shit. I keep beating
AJ's pay-per-views are gonna take a major hit though.
Who? Zone?
AJ's pay-per-views in the UK, they're gonna take a major hit.
And start putting that shit on free TV then, nigga.
Because it's on the at least for this fight. It's because the same day as the Champions League final. And they're trying to. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that shit. In the UK, they do. I'm saying these pay-per-views are going to go down in the UK because British people, when they celebrate something, man, especially a final like that, they'll already be too drunk to watch AJ, man. They'll already be too drunk to enjoy to watch the AJ fight, man. They'll just probably like party or celebrate or just drink themselves to like oblivion, man. And like you said, no one cares about AJ Ruiz.
I don't.
In the UK, everyone's saying he's a bum because of his physique.
If you pull up the episode, I won't be sad. I'll be very, very happy.
I'll be laughing.
I'll be laughing like a motherfucker too. I'll be laughing at both of them because Wilder lost out on a ton of money. So did he.
Yeah, if one of them loses, it affects both of them.
Burnside Evans said, "What's ironic to me is the zone is putting on unification fights." They is. Dahani and Danny Roman fought for unification belt. I think who else fought over there for unification?
Freaking Canelo and Jacobs.
Yep. So we agree.
Regis versus Josh Taylor gonna be unification.
Donaire and Louis Wall too.
Yeah, and guess what? This is all happening this year.
Sad. He said the money not there in the UK. That's what we all know. We know the money not there. We understand We understand that. We going
And
on
how's
that.
it gonna get popular in America?
We understand that.
I understand that there's only one way for AJ to get popular in America.
Oh, shit's a joke. Y'all got any questions before I roll out, bro? You did Showtime, and when HBO was still around, why didn't they have the World Boxing Super Six? They had the Super Six.
Yeah, what's it? Then we'll compete in that.
Mr. Boxer today, salute, bro. He said, "I'm going to watch the fight, but I really didn't want this rematch right now. Only rematch I wanted was Wilder Fury because it ended in a draw." Agree. I think we all gonna watch it. I don't know. I may not watch it, bro. I don't know.
But why the fear? I'm definitely watching, man.
I might be done.
Don't get knocked out.
But Ortiz and
Yeah, I'm watching that, bro.
I don't know, man. September 28th is still hot.
Man, we've seen worse fights, man. I'm gonna be better than what's his name?
Once you see the card, once you see the card, we'll see how it looks, bro. I don't.
I'm not watching that card. I'm watching the main event, and that's it.
Look here,
screw the card.
I ain't saying I am watching it, and I ain't saying I ain't watching it, bro. But if I just so happen to have something else to do, I ain't watching it.
Screw the card, man.
And the only reason I'll probably be watching it the way bodies dropping in Detroit. It's everybody dying. So, end of the day, I might just sit my ass in the house.
Yeah, what would you do for our Hammers like, yo, man? CJ, I heard you've been saying a lot of stuff, man. Yo, we're gonna give you some press credentials, man.
I want them.
He gives you that fat check, man.
Give me the money. I don't want to sweaty ass niggas with their shirt on.
CJ gonna be wearing a bomb squad shirt, bro, to this day. Shirt.
I tweet beat up AJ. I'll give one you. Does the freeze out make AJ attend the fight? Nope.
Well, so who do you think is winning against Wilder versus AJ then?
You already know where I stand. My shit don't change. Wilder
still winning.
Wilder under 3, bro. 3 and under.
Bruh. I watched that Povetkin fight recently. AJ was trying to use the shoulder roll.
The burger roll.
Yeah, he was trying to do the shoulder roll in his last fight against Povetkin.
It's like a sushi roll with no sushi in the middle of it, just right.
and he got rocked in the second round. He almost got dropped.
Neutral Natural say, why couldn't Wilder fight someone like Robin Helenius in August? Hold on, my bad. And
he said, Robert, that's worse than the.
Hold on. In August, and fight AJ or Fury in November or some shit like that. This 2 time a year shit is killing everyone. That's why I Tank 400 pounds. Tank like he eat at my house.
To be fair, man. To be fair to Wilder used to be really active before he started getting them hand injuries.
He got a hand injury. He hurt his arm. He hurt his hand. He hurt his arm versus who he just fight. Dominic Brazil.
I'm telling you, Wilder used to be really active, especially before the Gerald Washington fight. He was fighting 3 or 4 times a year.
So was Triple G.
Think about it. Yeah. Look, like Wilder's fighting. Wilder's very active. Them hand injuries, was the reason why he hasn't been as active as much as he would have been.
He could be a heavyweight right now.
AJ has no excuse to fight 2 times a year. He just does. The biggest injury that AJ gets is breaking nose. But hey, man, that's what happens when you fight the style of a Rob McCracken fighter.
Hey, Carl Frost got his nose broke too, didn't he?
Yeah, man. Got his nose broke a bunch of times. Because Rob McCracken fighters don't move their head.
Man, nigga, you better never come at me like that, bro. Are you watching Steve Rose and Triple G? Man, you know the hell.
Wait, are they fighting this weekend?
No, that's like I don't know when the fuck that is.
Steve Rose said
I don't know. It's like June 15th.
What he said, Triple G. He said Danny Jacobs versus Canelo was a high-level sparring match.
He said,
Any
"Where's Seth
couple-
Mitchell at? We need him. We need him." You ain't lying, bro. Seth Mitchell got retired by Areola. When that nigga was in the ring running from Areola, bro, this nigga was really jaw. I'll never forget that fight. This nigga was, and then don't forget they doing Coles, not Noznowski and Chris Areola August 3rd, bro.
Are you watching that fight?
Man, fuck up out of here. I go take my chance in the streets of Detroit. I go to the bar before I watch that shit.
What about Ortiz should be fine, Kosanaki.
I swear to God, bro. They trying to do 7 pay-per-views this year. They tripping, bro. They like, shit, nigga, I ain't got it.
Man, what did you do Sean versus Arrow on pay-per-view too?
That's gonna be on pay-per-view too. That's part of the 7.
Wait, are you serious?
He said, "Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, that's why they
I swear these PPC fights are too expensive now.
I swear today, man. They was pushing fucking Seth Mitchell, bro. Deontay Wilder nowhere near that push, man. Then that nigga ran into Banks, bro. I remember that shit. Jonathan Banks wish me a happy birthday every year, bro. He ran into Jonathan Banks, bro. He really
CJ, they can't afford these fighters, bro. They paying them so much fighting bums that when they actually fight people, they want more money. Big money.
Charlo Adams, bro. Fuck up out of here, bro.
How you gonna give someone a million fighting freaking Warborn? And then expect them to get a little bit more.
He's taking a rematch. You hear me? He's taking a rematch in November.
With who?
Jared Hurd taking a rematch in November.
Oh Lord, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
And unless J Rock out here fucking hoes and eating calamari and shrimp.
Why is it so far away?
Oh man, the way he got his ass beat, that nigga shouldn't fight that nigga until next November. 2020. He
is so far away.
Yeah, he beat Banks knocked him out the first fight, I think, and then Banks dropped him in the second fight. They gave it to Mitchell, and then he fought Areola. Seth Mitchell was in the ring running, bro. But I swear to God, go watch that fight, Areola versus Seth Mitchell, bro. Seth Mitchell was jogging in the ring, bro. I have never seen. It was like when Martin fought Tommy Hearns, bro. This nigga was running, bro. You know how you used to have gym class and run around the gym? That's how that nigga was running, bro. Areola fat ass was chasing that nigga, bro. I was dying laughing. I had never seen nothing like that in my life, bro. I'm thinking about Michael Spinks try that shit versus Mike Tyson. Maybe he got tired.
See, I got a question. Do you think this level of ducking is worse than Riddick both throwing the WBC belt in the bin?
Yeah, yes, I don't know, man. That nigga said, "Man, I ain't fighting Lennox because he was gay." And he went to an extreme level. I don't know, bro. He went to the extreme level, bro. To duck Riddick both, bro. Lennox Lewis, bro. Like he did not want to fight Lennox Lewis, bro. And Lennox pieced him up in the Olympics.
That's probably why.
Yeah, I mean, he must have fought that power through them fucking headgear. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
He said Wilder not ducking. What you call it then? What you call it when somebody call you out and you go sign another fight? What is that called?
Duck.
They call it bobbing and weaving. That's what we want to just make it sound a little bit more strategic. The motherfucker had an opportunity to make $120 million. Guaranteed. That's ducking. I don't care what nobody say. That's ducking. If he felt like he really was gonna be AJ, I take that easy money because guess what? The Fury fight, you just tripled your money in Fury fight. Ortiz fight, you just come on, man.
Fighting AJ lost, man.
Then the nigga gets on boxing scene and says, "What'd he say? I don't know I don't know if I can beat AJ."
Okay. I saw the actual interview. He said it in a way to try and make people more anticipated for the fight when it actually happens.
Fuck that fight. I hope both of them niggas lose.
I saw the way he didn't say it like he was scared. Because I saw because it was from his interview. He said it more so like yo, that's gonna be something to look forward to when it happens. Sort of vibe.
Man, fuck that nigga. This ain't about to be it's not about to be the throwdown in Africa. None of that shit, man. Like I said today,
what would you do if it was, man? The fight was so good that it was worth the wait.
Both of them niggas ain't shit. They couldn't hold fucking Joe Frazier jockstrap. Motherfucker Ernie Savers would be champion in this era. Ken Norton be the dog, be the king. Shit, Tommy Morrison and fucking David Toole ran this division. Stop playing with me. These motherfuckers ain't no real heavyweights, bro. It's just the next best thing after Klitschko. Whoever reigns supreme over this era is like, okay, you still ain't top 10 heavyweight of all time. Shit, you might not be top 20. I don't even have Mike Tyson in my top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn.
Exciting guy. He probably number one, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm more old school, man. He could have beat Tommy Morrison.
I think he could. With Wilder's power, he can knock it. He lands, he knocks out anybody.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna beat old George Foreman or the young Foreman. That'd be a good fight. We was talking about that earlier.
That'd be a great fight.
So it's man, whoever touched that chin, but Wilder, man, I don't know, man. He ain't gonna never be in my top 10. Real.
Nah, but if he does fight Ortiz, Fury, and Joshua twice, and he beats all of them, he should just retire after that Joshua fight.
Gotta get the 50-0 though.
Nah, screw 50-0. He already done it. If you already beating all those people, why do you need to continue?
Because what is your legacy then, bro? Like, if you
bro, his legacy, man. He beat everybody. He beat all the names in the division.
Still ain't good enough, nigga. Like, nigga, that ain't Ali, that ain't Frazier. You know,
you ain't gonna be Ali or Frazier, man.
But at least if you got 50, if you 51-0.
Yeah, and then people are gonna say 51-0 and possibly the second worst era of heavyweights.
At least you can have that record. Shit, who the fuck Rocky Marciano was beating? I know he got Joe Louis, I think. Who the Chavez beat?
Rocky Marciano isn't in no one's top 10, bro, of heavyweights.
Don't matter, bro. Don't matter, bro.
I'm thinking about if he does it at that point, yeah. Look how many title defenses he would have with that WBC strap. He'll be up there for record title defenses.
No, nowhere near, bro.
Wait, how much was thing?
25.
Yes. Damn.
25, motherfucker. 25.
Nah, but he must be somewhere up there, bro.
I mean, the way how many fights he got one night, bro? How many fights he got right now, bro? Hold on. That nigga will have to fight until that nigga 80, bro.
2 times he hit 8.
I'm about to be like Archie Moore in that bitch, bro. What you talking about? You know Roberto Duran still fight, bro?
Oh, Lord.
That nigga still be fighting the lower level professional fight, bro.
Zach Judas still fighting.
And I know he fighting on the 7th in the Boxing Hall of Fame.
I know what you got.
He got 42 fights, 1 draw. He got 41 victories. Right, so the Fury fight didn't count against the title defense, did it? Because he didn't win. Does that still count?
No, it counts as a title defense because he defended his title. He didn't lose his title.
So he fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's had 10 title defenses.
10. So you gotta do that 15 more times. So he gotta be 56.
I'm telling you, man, he ain't being 56-0, bro.
But then people gonna say he got that
he's 34 now, man. By the time he gets around to
not fighting 2 times a year, you ain't.
Yo, guess how much rounds he averages a fight?
I mean
2. Yo, CJ, he averages 2 rounds a fight, man. No, you said he would be up there, but he's knockout power already up there. Yo, he's knockout power already up there in terms of history.
We agree said all these damn rematches. Rematches nobody want to see, bro, except for Harrison and Charlo.
And how many times Pacquiao rematched Marquez?
Man, them motherfuckers was entertaining though, bro.
Nah, Marquez was juiced up in that 3rd fight, man. Look at his physique and all the other fights here, and then look at the 3rd one. This man was ripped in the 3rd fight. He was never ripped his career.
Just like you being racist against the Mexican, bro. You ain't say nothing about the mother fights with Pacquiao.
He was ripped, man.
He just evened up the playing field, bro.
he was juicing. Pacquiao was juicing too.
Just even up the playing field. That's why
Pacquiao could be juicing in the Keith Thurman fight. What shit? We're gonna see vintage Pacquiao. Oh man, yo, I was watching the Showbiz playing freaking fight night, and it's like, yo, you ain't beating this Pacquiao. I'm using the juiced up version. I'm gonna stop laughing.
Real Boxing Talking One said AJ clout chasing. He don't want Wilder until 2020. How you clout chasing, bro? When he said let's fight,
because Wilder's the most known boxer in America. That's active.
Maybe you're right, bro. Maybe clout chasing, man. Maybe
keep in mind, Tyson. Every time Tyson Fury dropped Wilder's name on ESPN, they get like 600K, at least 100K views plus. Ever since
Tyson Fury fought him. Like Tyson Fury didn't have to fight Deontay Wilder, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, against all these other dudes that Wilder, all these other, Wilder's only claim to challenging these dudes is his power, and that's it. Nothing else. But what do you think about the narrative that people are saying AJ's the most all-round boxer in this era?
The most what?
He's the most complete heavyweight boxer in this era.
That motherfucking garbage. You already know how I stand. That nigga can't fight. Tyson Fury the best fighter and the best boxer in the division, in my opinion.
No, they said Tyson Fury's the best pure boxer, but they said AJ's the best all-round. He's got power and he can box.
Motherfucker ain't got no power for real, bro. Wilder got the power. He got the athletic ability. Dillian White just bring bums to the table.
Yeah, I agree with what what's his name said. No, I was gonna say, I agree with what Showbiz said. He said Brazil's a representation of a Klitschko era heavyweight. With his style and how slow he is. Those are the heavyweights that we were used to in the Klitschko era, man. Then Valoev type speed.
Yeah. Ain't nobody fast but Wilder. What you talking about?
Yeah, so that's what he realizes, that he's like, yo, even if I slow down a little bit, I'm still gonna be quicker than AJ. Povetkin was faster than AJ.
Shit, nigga. Eddie Chambers was the only athletic heavyweight in the Klitschko era I could think of that had fast hands. Eddie Ruiz ain't shit but a fatter Eddie Chambers.
And Andy Ruiz got faster hands than AJ.
Who don't got faster hands than AJ?
Dominic Brazil. Joe Joyce.
Oh yeah, Chris Bird was tight. Yeah, you is right. Chris Bird from Michigan.
Well, Joe was a good heavyweight fight. Gorman versus Dubois. I don't know why both of them are fighting each other now.
Frank Warren don't know what the fuck he doing.
Hey man, yeah, he freaking put a yard with virtually no step-up fights to prepare him against Kovalev.
That's the only two fights I'm looking forward to next month, bro. It's Yard and Kovalev and Harrison and Charlo.
But Yard versus Kovalev is actually next month.
Yeah, June 29th.
Oh damn!
Speak it, believe it, become it.
Yeah, Yard said all he could do is knock out Kovalev.
He appears the fake king. That bitch faking punch more than Hollywood stuff. Like, you ain't lying, bro.
Man, this division, this heavyweight division, the moment it gets a little bit of excitement, yeah, they try and play with the fans.
It is what it is. Ain't win with them.
Well, so who you got winning the fight? Ortiz or Wilder?
I don't give a shit. Wilder, I guess. Yeah, Wilder.
Well, do you think it's gonna be easier this time around?
Ortiz look like shit, but then again, J-Rock look like shit. His Joshua Conley, Ishai Smith, he look like shit all through them three fights. Whatever other fight he had, He looked like shit. He showed up, beat the shit out of Jared Hurd.
So you're gonna Ortiz is probably gonna train as hard as he's ever trained.
And he beat the lightning bolt off that nigga ass. That nigga was just Hurd.
Yeah, but Hurd don't have power like Wilder does.
Man, that nigga was just Hurd. No Swift. He was just Hurd.
And keep in mind, J-Rock was stronger than Hurd. J-Rock is stronger than Hurd.
If Andy Ruiz win versus AJ, and AJ don't get a rematch, that nigga they gonna make Ariola versus Ruiz ASAP. They gonna make that shit in Mexico City or some shit.
What'd you do? Ariola wins.
If he win, don't be surprised if somebody faking injury between Koznaki and Ariola. They gonna do Ruiz and fucking Ariola, bro. California, Southern California, Mexico City, Texas, bro. Don't be surprised if they don't fight.
See it, man. What do Ariola beats?
They gonna have a trilogy, bro.
Yeah, Ariola beats. Ariola beats Ruiz and fights Wilder in the rematch. If beats Wilder and becomes undisputed.
Bro, look at that. They gonna fight 3 times, bro. Wilder already stretched Ariola. They gonna fight 3 times, bro, in a row. They gonna have a trilogy. The first Mexican trilogy, bro. They might even strip Wilder and get a belt to Ariola. You never fucking know.
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, so CJ, you think Ortiz can get better?
I think man.
Because like J-Rock is still in his 20s.
Man, Ariola, Ortiz old, man. He old as Methuselah.
People say he's 50 years old.
What if Wilder rematch him after this one too? People,
man.
Yeah, people rationalize that shit too.
No. If Wilder beats Ortiz, yeah, so you guys, man, we had a 2-fight deal, rematch close for in Ortiz's favor. If I heard that, man, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not watching this sport, man. I'm done. I'm not watching no fight.
Wilder said 2, why not 3 fights with Ortiz? He won last.
Yeah, he gave Ortiz a rematch close for no reason.
You gonna watch that shit? People say he got to do it again.
I gave Ortiz this opportunity because of his daughter. His daughter has issues like I do, bro. Wait, why does Ortiz keep getting opportunities to fight Wilder? Remember, he popped dirty the first time. Wilder gave him another chance to fight him, and now he's giving him a 3rd chance.
He said, "I feel sorry because nobody else gonna fight him." I'm like, all right, Wilder in the sympathy business. The same man that was talking all that shit about you leading up to the fight. Same man, called you a bum squad. The same man, all that shit he was talking. Same man tried to juice.
Please. Yeah, he put your life in danger, bro, by juicing. Yeah, look, J-Rock is 29 years old.
He said he gonna make Joshua beg for a watch. Man, if I'm Joshua, I don't give a shit.
You know Joshua got beg. Joshua got them tendencies. He even said, Wilder, I beg you, fight me, please. He's already begged. He's already begged already, CJ. He's already past that. He's begging.
He's wagging like his ass knocked out. Man. I'm about to go to sleep. Get up, man.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot Ortiz was
You're gonna wake up and see that it's not Wilder Ortiz fighting. It's a Wilder versus Ariola too.
Yeah, we got in about 30 minutes. We got 99 to real football start back up. I can't fucking wait.
Let me real football, man.
Man, not that shit y'all play.
Yo, man, that's the biggest competition yearly, man.
That shit more than us, bro. We don't see no kids play.
We don't need you guys.
Our best athletes don't play that. Imagine LeBron.
No, we don't need you, bro.
Man, if our best athletes
you can say that. You can say that as well, man. About everywhere else.
No. If we actually cared about soccer, we would dominate y'all, bro.
Yeah, but everywhere else don't care about your sports.
We don't care, nigga. Our sport, we happy with our football, nigga. Like shit.
Yeah,
we don't care. Americans never cared about what the fuck everybody else did, bro.
The hand deck.
It's better than soccer. Y'all do all that kicking. Hold on, y'all kick that fucking ball for however long y'all play and be 1-0. I don't get it. Like, I'm just kicking the ball to the net. What's so fun about that? At least in hockey, I can see somebody get their ass whooped. In soccer, what is y'all throw bananas at niggas and shit? I'm straight. And look, y'all play all that soccer over there, and none of y'all fighters got no footwork still, bro.
Nah, man, you say that, yeah. You see, yo, boy, you're saying this, yeah, but those are like they're not even athletes like the ones that fight, man. Those are like the rejects, man.
And the ones that play soccer, look, the ones that play soccer over here, they like the rejects. Nobody grew up in America and say I want to play soccer.
Yo, man, I'm just saying, man. Yo, you see the ones over there. Majority of soccer players are Mexicans.
Look, bro. If we actually focus on soccer, we'd kick y'all ass. Y'all wouldn't win another cup.
Nah, man.
Man, I'm telling y'all wouldn't win a cup. Y'all wouldn't. Yes.
Nah, man.
We will fucking sweep you niggas, man. If we focus on soccer. See the little niggas y'all see? I don't even know no soccer players, bro. But the guys y'all see out there, they're like the Z team. The Z team. Could you imagine?
Nah. You be lucky.
You crazy, bro. Could you imagine Tyreek Hill out there kicking the soccer ball? That nigga run a 4-2. Y'all can't even kick him. You gotta just teach him how to kick the ball.
Yo, man, Ronaldo jumping higher than your average NBA basketball player, bro. He's only 6'1". Yo, the guy plays. Yo, football's not even about jumping. He's jumping higher than the average guy that plays the sport, bro.
We got people 5'5" dunking, bro. We got people 5'5" dunking.
I'm just saying, man, like.
Look, anything athletically in the UK, y'all can't compete with us anymore. If we actually gave it a try, swimming, kicking that whatever y'all call that little black and white thing, kicking that ball, we kicking y'all ass.
I'm just saying, man. Even if you guys did have the sport, everyone would still want to play in Europe because that's where all the best teams are.
But if we took it over in America, that's where all the best teams would be at.
No, because the Champions League is is European teams only. Barcelona, all that team, bro.
Y'all ass if we tried it.
You got whole teams run by countries.
But we going to kick y'all ass if we try. I'm trying to tell you, we got better athletes, bro. We got niggas 260. Look, bro, we got niggas 260 pounds running a 4.3, bro. How can you don't deal with that?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it's a different ball game, man. Athleticism is good, man. We got players that are not even but like the IQ and the way the game is fundamentally done.
All y'all got to do is show us what to do, bro. give us some time to learn the game and learn the rules. Kick y'all ass. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna go. Kick y'all ass.
Look, even football's loved in Jamaica, and they don't even produce great athletes for that sport, bro. They're one of the worst teams.
It don't matter if it's a
and
baseball.
They can run.
Hold on. It don't matter if it's a baseball, a basketball, a crack rock, a jump shot. We can master it. I'm telling you, nigga. Like we got tennis players, we got natural athletes. We just don't care about soccer.
No, but look how big your country is. Your country bigger than everywhere else.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna kick your ass. That ain't our fault. Yeah. We rap better than y'all. In football, y'all wouldn't have a chance. Now them Africans, they can play big motherfuckers. They can play football. Africans make great football players. Real football.
You say that is okay. You say Africans and all that stuff. Man. African team has never won the World Cup once.
Because some niggas ain't even got water faucets. What you talking about?
Never won the World Cup once.
Kicking soccer balls today barefoot. Of course they had a disadvantage.
What do you mean? That's what most Brazilians grew up in. And they wanted the most.
Africans go over there and get real fucking coaches and shit.
Or even Spain, how players play out in Spain and stuff, man.
Yeah, I give Africa a fair chance. Y'all still in their diamonds. They got to get their diamonds back and shit. Let them be stress free and go into an environment where they get 4 or 5 course meals a day, 4 meals a day. Let them go into an environment. They kick y'all ass too.
There's a lot of good African players, man. Like the top goal scorer in England over here, man. The guy that scored the most goals. All 3 of them were all Africans.
He said the NBA and the NFL, nobody. We don't care. Nobody care about soccer over here. If you go here, nobody cares about soccer. And America is not a country that care about soccer, nothing else. We don't care. We don't care about your Champions League. It come on ESPN, we turn it. When it go off, we turn back. Nobody cares about the I'm being real. Nobody cares about soccer. Really, nobody cares about boxing, but a few of us. We make a boxing community.
I know that's true, man. But like, my point is, you and Canada are like the only countries. And that's it.
That's it. We don't care about the rest of them. We really don't. We don't care about the rest of them. Like, we don't care what they doing in Japan. Just send our fucking teddy bears and fake Jordans over. And make sure
I give you guys credit, man. In America, man, you guys got all the retirement players. People go to America to retire.
I have never considered going to an MLS game. Never. I've never went
to. Why would you go and watch a bunch of has-beens that were good like 10 years ago?
Y'all play our Champions League. I turn it. I watch the World Championship of Poker before I watch soccer. I swear to God, I watch poker. I watch the WNBA. And that's by far the worst sport over here other than soccer. Women's basketball.
Oh, man.
Like y'all don't care, like snookers, and like only thing we got in common that we like is drinking. We all like to drink beer. Bro. But it's like y'all think we care, but Americans don't care. They just honestly don't care about nothing that's going on outside of America until it becomes catastrophic, bro.
But you can say that about your sports. Like, not a lot of people care about your sports outside of America.
But to us, it don't matter, though. It just really don't matter to us, though. They trying to force us into the football and basketball games over there. We don't care about that shit. Ain't nobody going over to London to watch no basketball game. No, we going to see the Spice Girls and shit.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. Are you guys trying to make a...
I don't understand why
NFL team based in London?
I don't know why.
No one gonna watch that.
Nobody want to go. Don't nobody care about that shit over there. We don't care about soccer. I don't know why they trying to make soccer so big over here. I don't care.
No, man, you guys are trying to bring NFL here, man.
I don't understand that. Don't nobody in the NFL want to get a UK tax and then get an American tax. Who the fuck want to go through that?
Man.
Queen and Donald Trump.
Yeah, over here we'd be like, yo, we already got rugby. And even that sport dying over here.
I like it, but that's just too much. I be grabbing niggas' balls and shit.
I already do that, man. I'm getting the shit out of it, bro.
The NFL sell out in London and Mexico. I don't know about London. It'd be a nice crowd there, but they probably get them kids away. Y'all little soccer ball. When do that soccer shit end? Do it ever end?
Yeah, the season's already over. It starts up in August, early August, and it's from August to May. But we got the Champions League, which is the final game of the season.
Don't it snow over there?
Yeah, it does.
How the fuck y'all play in the snow?
Yeah, it doesn't snow enough for it to do that, and plus they got a lot of the grass is proper like looked after and stuff, so they make sure that it's not really heavy and stuff.
Y'all play from
but the games rarely get cancelled, man.
So y'all only got like 2 months off and y'all start that shit again?
Yeah, and they even do it within Christmas and stuff and New Year's.
What's the average soccer player career, bro? The length.
I would say the youngest I've seen is from 16 to 36, 37 a season.
How many seasons?
League, I would say around 30, 38.
No, I mean,
or you talk about all competitions. All competition, you can play up to 60 games.
No, I'm talking about how many years, the longevity. How many years?
I would say about. If you're a really successful pro, I could say about 15 years.
That's the same. Yeah, that's good.
Like, what's it? Ronaldo and Messi, they've been doing that for like over 10 years. Like, Ronaldo's like 34. He's been around for like since he was like 20, 19, 18.
Fuck, he's still playing for.
Because he's motivated to be better than Messi. If Messi wasn't there, a lot of people say he wouldn't have that motivation in the drive because he's got like a guy that's on the same level. They keep fighting to try and be better than one another.
They play a season.
What'd you say?
How many games they play a season?
Yeah, roughly. If they were to win all the competition, all the domestic cups and that, they could play about 60 games. That's the most they can play. But on average, you'll play around like 45, 46.
I mean, damn. Y'all be running, man. How you play 20 seasons, run up and down the field all day like that?
I don't know, man. A lot of it really depends on the system and what the coach wants you to do. Some systems have you be working harder than others, and some formation have demand more for what you need to do. Some don't. Man, it really depends on the system that they're playing, man.
How the fuck are running around and do like you only get two? How the fuck do you play?
But I have seen some players, yeah. Like we was talking about young players that get spoiled money early, and then their career goes downhill because they give certain young players too much money early, and then they lose the motivation, and then their career just falls off. It's happened with a lot of up and coming prospects and stuff. Like I know a couple of people that have been in that situation, man. Because like, see, even for players that are not even in first team, man, they're like they're not even as popular as you guys as college players, like basketball or even NFL. Like they be getting 800 pounds a week, and nobody knows who they are, and they haven't played a single first team game. It's just the fact that in the academy that they get paid that much money, and they already got sponsorships.
Somebody telling you something. He said, "Tell the dude the reason no African teams won World Cup is because the best Africans go play for Euro teams."
That is true, but like it's not my fault. It's not their fault that they're born in those countries. Like France won the World Cup, but if you look at where their parents are from, they're all from Africa. But hey. But like you could say the same with American players, American athletes. If you trace where they're from, they're not originally from America, probably.
Nah, don't put that on us, bro.
I'm not putting on us. I'm using this as
y'all niggas still the Africans, bro. Y'all still the Africans and shit.
No, that's not me, man.
Y'all still the Africans, man. Why y'all UK British dudes can't win y'all own shit? Y'all niggas cheating, bro.
Okay, let me tell you something. Yeah, like
y'all cheating, bro. Y'all cheating.
That's France, man. Most of France's team is black.
Man. Them niggas European us too, niggas. Y'all out here still in Africa. Y'all pathetic, bro. Y'all pathetic, bro. Y'all pathetic, man. Y'all better go find how many people on the field at once as far as for one team in soccer?
11. No, but
our
English team is full of black people, man. Jamaica.
Look, exactly. Y'all need to fuck around and go find 11 David Beckhams over there and tell me how it work out.
I'm telling you, man. Like, I remember what's his name? The former mayor of London tried to say that if England win the World Cup, it don't count because they got too many black players.
Y'all do, man. Cheating ass motherfuckers, man. Get y'all own white European players, man. They using y'all asses, man.
Hey, man. A lot of them,
y'all, man. You stay in your home country and form your own team, man.
Yo, have you seen how terrible that Jamaica team is, man? A lot of them would rather play for England than Jamaica.
This one Jamaican, I was in the gym years ago. He got mad because I told him soccer sucked.
Well, they suck.
Hold on. He was defending that shit like they was good in Jamaica, bro.
No, they're terrible. They're terrible.
They was going to war and they suck, bro. Fuck up out of here.
Yo, all their best players don't even play for them, man. Because what happens is, a lot of them will be born in like Jamaica, like all the way up until they stay there all the way up until they're 5. But when they move to like a different European country, get that citizenship there, and then they end up playing for that country instead of playing for Jamaica. That's how teams like France and all that stuff have all those African players.
He was talking big shit, like, yeah, man. You know, I'm like, man, fuck that soccer shit, nigga. He was ready to fight.
Man, I don't know why he's ready to fight. Jamaica's claim to fame in sports is athletics and running.
Yeah, like soccer was like, dude, like he was passionate. I was thinking they like, damn, they must got like 30 championships in their history.
They've won nothing. They don't even qualify for the World Cup.
I'm like, this nigga defending them, man. Let me get off here, doctor. I gotta go to sleep, man. Appreciate it, man.
Good.
Defending that shit like they was good, man.
They're terrible.